What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 15 gameplay here. I got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. I have Chicago Bears shot down in the house versus the Arizona Cardinals. Solid match here, man. Definitely watch this game all the way through, man. It's a very, very solid, very sound game, especially in the first half. It gets real crazy. But I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay right away. If I have time, I will talk about the gameplay. I got a few things I want to talk about that's going on in sports as far as basketball and a little bit of football. Someone actually asked me a question on Twitter. So if you want to ask me a question on Twitter, the link is in the description for my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, man. I definitely want you guys to follow me on Twitter. The more Twitter followers, the better. The more subscribers, the better. I embrace everyone to subscribe and to follow me on Twitter, man. It's definitely much appreciated. And if you want to ask me a question, ask me on Twitter and tell me you want me to answer it in a video. And one of these videos, I'll find a way to answer that question. You can ask me about Mars, Dracula, motivational speakers, the Pythagorean theorem, the Big Bang Theory, whatever you want to, the flux capacitor, or from Back to the Future, whatever you want to ask me, I'll try to find a way to ask me. But most of my questions that people ask me are usually sports related, which is cool, and that's fine too. If you want to ask me sports or movie related, that's usually the two topics I get the most. But anyway, let's get into these topics, man. Kevin Durant and Westbrook are out. You guys know the Thunder is my favorite team, so. I know some of y'all are probably wondering what do I think is going to happen with the Thunder. This is very trying times for the Thunder. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to over or understate that. You know, I'm not going to understate that. I'll put it to you like that. I'm not going to understate it, overstate it. It might not be a bad idea. But yesterday we played the Clippers pretty well. You know, this is Halloween right now. You guys will probably get this video on November 1st in the morning. And actually, what I'm watching right now, I'm actually watching Chicago Bulls versus Cleveland Cavaliers game. It's a very good game. So I actually can't wait to get back to watch that. But at any rate, man, the Thunder, Westbrook hurt his hand. LeBron hurt his foot or something. They're both out for 6 or 7 weeks, couple months. It's going to be a little turmoil in Thunder. But yesterday, what I did see versus the Clippers, we looked all right. And Percy Jones, man, Percy Jones looked good. He dropped 30-something. He dropped, I think it was 30, but he dropped 30-something. He actually didn't look that bad. I'm watching him shoot. I'm watching him play. He looked like he feels pretty. It almost really looks like he wants that role to where he feels like, you know, he can be the man. I think he wants to be the man. I can kind of see it in his eyes. I saw it in his gameplay yesterday. So hopefully he can do something, man. We still got Jeremy Lamb. We still got Reggie Jackson. We still got Serge Ibaka. We still got Kendrick Perkins. So Thunder fans, we are not out of it yet. It's still very early. It's not time to hit the panic button. By the time Kevin Durant and Westbrook come back, we'll probably be 12-10, 10-12, 8-14, which won't be bad, and we'll be able to have enough time to make that playoff run for the push. Maybe we might not be able to get first or second seed, but we could probably get 7th or 8th seed, maybe in 6th, 5th, if we're lucky. You know, the West is pretty tough, man. It took 49 wins to get to the playoffs last year. That's why Phoenix didn't make it, man. Very good Phoenix Suns team last year. So I mean, it's definitely a lot to think about, but I think we'll be fine, man. So overall, I think we'll be okay. I know people are wondering how I feel about it. That's my answer right there. We'll be okay. Next, Klay Thompson. It's a $70 million deal, 4 years, $70 million. My thoughts on it, I think he's well deserved, man. I think he deserves it. I mean, this guy, and I'm gonna tell you why I think he deserves it. I think he deserves. First of all, he's a very good player. I'm not gonna say great, but he's a very good player. And for his size and height, I think he's 6'7". He's a very good defender. You know, it's sometimes it's a little hard pressed to find those defenders that are good at that size in the NBA, man. There's so much offense going on. People sometimes get lackadaisical on defense, and he's a good defender, so that's nice to see. But I think he fits very well with Stephen Curry and that Golden State Warriors offense. You know, I haven't quite seen it yet, but if it's any type of offense reminiscent of before, he's a perfect fit, man. He's a perfect fit for that team. So, I mean, he deserves it, man. 70 mil, 4 years, that's a lot of cake. But, hey, he deserves it, man. He deserves it. The topic, I'm not talking about, but the question a subscriber asked me, how do I feel about Tony Romo and the Cowboys going up against the Cardinals, especially it being that Tony Romo had a hurt back, basically in so many words. I think if Tony Romo doesn't play, I think the Cardinals win. With Tony Romo, I think Tony Romo at his best, I say it's a close game, but the Cardinals still win. I think the Cardinals are a little bit better than the Cowboys, just a smidge. But you got two, unique teams here as far as this year. You got a team that's number 1 against the run in the Cardinals, but not the best against the pass for some strange reason. I'm not sure why. They're not the best against the pass with Patrick Peterson and Roger Cromartie. Kind of beats me. I haven't been watching that much football like I want to. I will start watching more football, at least try to anyway. It's tough because on Sundays I got a lot going on with work and everything, but I actually have off this Sunday, so I should have some time to watch football. But I'll probably be spending a lot of time with white people watching movies, so you gotta know how that go. But to top it off, to answer the question, regardless, hurt backup has to come in and start. Whether Tony Romo starts the whole game, the end result, I still think the Cardinals will win, man. But shout out to all the Cowboys fans. You guys are having a great season so far, man. I'm glad you guys are starting to run the ball. I've been yelling at you guys for the last 2 years to run the ball, and you guys are finally doing it. And you guys are 6-2. So I'm glad my yelling made a difference for y'all. That was a joke. But let's get into this game, man. We got fourth quarter here. Top of the fourth quarter, man. Matt Forte had a big game, 221 yards on 20 carries. He's an absolute monster in this game, man. Matt Forte is a beast, man. I cannot say that enough. Third down, run ahead off to the fullback. His name starts with M. I'm not even F. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first name. And I keep the chains moving. I'm up 10 points right here. I'm trying to go up 17 or 16, 14 if I can. I try to get the pass right here to Jefferson, but he drops a good defense by my opponent. Third down and go. Can I make something happen? I try to find my man in the back of the end zone. I throw it a little late, but he ends up making it so that I have to throw the ball away. And I'll take the field goal right here, man. I'm up 13 points right here. It's the fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 39 seconds up. But look at this catch by Larry Fitzgerald. Great catch by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has 7 receptions and 155 yards in this contest. Next play, Fitzgerald one-on-one again. He catches that one too. I'm like, my goodness. I'm like, come on, man. You got to get off Fitz, man. I know that's a tough cover leaving one-on-one. Usually, my man over there does a good job when I play with the Bears. I kind of left him alone. I didn't think he would catch 2 catches on him straight like that, but hey, it happens. Third down to 4. Got to get a first down right here. I wanted to force it to Santonio Holmes, but he wasn't open, so I threw up a prayer, and it doesn't get answered. He ended up getting back down. Probably should have been intercepted. Fourth down to 4. I feel like I have to go for it. Right down the middle, I find a tight end, Martellus Bennett. Great job by me finding him. And just figuring out a way to keep this drive going, man. I'm just trying to keep the drive going right now. This has been a tough game. You see the first half. The first half was crazy. 2 fumbles, man. I had a couple user picks. I think I've played better, but there was a one point in this game where he was really efficient. He was like 9 for 10 from the field passes. So I'm kind of like, man, I don't want to give this guy the ball because obviously he can score me. He has 29 points, and as you see right here, I survived. Running the timeout a little bit. I actually didn't mean to run the timeout like that, but I was just it just happened that way. He called us 3 timeouts. And I got to take advantage when I can to a degree, especially when games are this tight, man. Shout out to my opponent, man. Self-made rule, man. He did a good job playing this game. Outstanding job by him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button for your boy, man. It'd be much appreciated. I work very hard on my videos for y'all, man. So I definitely appreciate if you smash that like button, man. It's definitely a show, and I appreciate it. And comment, tell me what you think about the topics that I talked about in this video. I love talking about topics with y'all. We'll bring y'all more stories. I got some NBA 2K gameplay. I got a lot of great stuff for y'all coming. I found a way to rotate my game so I can kind of appease everyone as far as what you guys are watching. So you're going to get a nice heavy dose of NBA 2K, and you're going to get a nice healthy dose of Madden 15. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. This is your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.